Hello and welcome to Maths Today. Now, today we're going to try something a little bit different because we've got some videos to watch. So I'm going to share my screen with you today to show you what we will be learning. So we're going to start today by learning to apply our knowledge of one more and one less. We're going to use a number line as well as our bead string. So our star words for today are one more, greater, less, fewer, between, before, after, bead string and number line. So we're going to start our session today by listening to a couple of songs. Now one of those is about one more and one of them is about one less. So here we go. Let's start with the one that says one less. Now just make sure I've got sound on it, otherwise you won't be able to enjoy it. So we'll start with one less. Here we go. See if you can join in with the song.
Mathematicians who are the best know that when you get less, you go to the left. Please don't worry, please don't stress. If you go to the left, you always get less.
After you hear my number, say out loud what number would be one less and clap to the left.
Less.
5, 4,
Done.
2,
Less than 2.
1,
Done.
8,
Less than 8.
7, 1,
Or less than 1.
0,
0. Well done.
7,
Less than 7.
6,
You're always going to the left.
4,
4.
3,
Back to count the numbers.
9,
Less than 9.
8, 3,
3.
2,
Less
6,
than 6.
5,
Less
10,
than 10.
9. Mathematicians who are the best know that when you get less, you go to the left. Please don't worry, please don't stress. If you go to the left, you always get less.
This time, after you hear my number, say out loud what number would be one less
One
and
less.
slide to the left.
Sliding to the left.
1, 0, 9, 8, 10, 9,
When you're at home.
7, 6, 4, 3, 8, 7, 3, 2, 6, 5, 5, 4, 2, 1. Mathematicians who are the best know that when you get less, you go to the left. Please don't worry, please don't stress. If you go to the left, you always get less.
This time, after you hear my number, say out loud what number would be one less and stomp your foot to the
Stomp our
left.
foot this time.
8,
Stomp.
7, 2,
Stomp.
1, 6,
Stomp.
5, 1,
Stomp.
0, 9,
Stomp.
8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 3, 2, 10,
Stomp.
9, 5, 4. Mathematicians who are the best know that when you get less, you go to the left. Please don't worry, please don't stress. If you go to the left, you always get less.
Well done, fantastic. Did you join in with that one at home? I hope so. Now we've done one less, so we move to the left and we're moving backwards down the number line. Now, let's see if we can sing the one that's one more. Let's hope it doesn't catch us out. Let's hope we can do it together again. So let's see if we can get some sound on for this one. I'm going to do the song that is one more. See if you can listen and join in.
Mathematicians who are really bright know that when you get more, you go to the right.
More.
Please don't wonder anymore. If you go to the right, you'll always get more.
After you hear my number, say out loud what number would be one more, and clap to the right.
Clap.
5,
3,
6, 2,
boys,
3, 8, 9, 1, 2, 7, 8, 4, 5, 9, 10, 3, 4, 6, 7, 0, 1.
Well done, you took a job that one.
Mathematicians who are really bright know that when you get more, you go to the right. Please don't wonder anymore. If you go to the right, you'll always get more.
This time, after you hear my number, say out loud what number would be one more, and slide to the right.
To the right.
1, 2, 9, 10,
Join in with this time.
0, 1, 7, 8, 4, 5, 8, 9, 3, 4, 6, 7, 5, 6, 2, 3.
Last time.
Mathematicians who are really bright know that when you get more, you go to the right. Please don't wonder anymore. If you go to the right, you'll always get more.
This time, after you hear my number, say out loud what number would be one more, and stomp your foot to the right.
Stomp your foot to the right. There's
8,
8. Stomp is
9, 2,
do it. Stomp is
3, 6,
6. Stomp
7, 1,
more than 1 is
2, 9, 10, 7, 8, 4, 5, 3, 4, 0, 1, 5, 6.
well done.
Mathematicians who are really bright know that when you get more, you go to the right. Please don't wonder anymore. If you go to the right, you'll always get more.
Fantastic job. Well done. Now let's have a look at what we're doing next. So let me share my next screen with you. You remember you've got these at home, so you can have a little look. Now on this screen here, we're going to do our new learning. So I'm going to use a bead string I'll get that up for you on the screen in a minute. And we're going to use our number line that you can see just here. Now, I have chosen number 12. So can you use your number line to find number 12? Have a look. So 1 and a 2. It's 2 more than 10. Can you see that? Well done. And then we're going to get our number line up. Let's have a go at finding our number line. And we're going to find 12. So you should be able to see my number line here. Now, it's a different one to you normally use because we need more beads on it. So the first set here of yellow beads, that is 10. Let's check them. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you remember we said 12 was 2 more than 10? So there we go. We're going to put 2 more on. So now we have a total of 12. So there are 12 bead strings. Now you've got your 12 bead strings on your, you've got your 12 beads on your bead string, and you found number 12 on the number line. Now let's have a look. We're going to see if we can find one more and one greater. Now, if you remember from last week, one more, we're going to use the beads. Or if you're using cubes at home, we still find one more. So I'll put my bead string back up. I'm going to find one more altogether. So am I going to take them away, or am I going to add one? Now, one more than 12 is 13. So I've added one more. So I've got a 10 and 3 on my bead string. Hopefully you can see that at home, 10 and 3. So that is one more than 12 is 13. And then back onto here, on our number line, you should be able to see here is number 13. Now that is greater because we're looking at the number line. Now we found more. Now our next job is to find one less. So remember, we were on 12. So I'm going to change my number line back to 12 for you. And then we're going to have a go together at finding one fewer on the number line. On the bead string. One fewer on the bead string. So let me share my bead string with you again. Here we go. Here's my bead string with 12 on it, and it's one fewer. So I'm going to move this one over. So we've only got 11 left. So one fewer than 12 is equal to 11. So that's what it should look up on the bead string. Now, have you found it on your number line, I wonder? Did you find number 11 on your number line? Now, remember, when we're talking about it on our number line, we say that it is less. So one less than 12 is equal to 11. There are 11 beads. One fewer than 12 is equal to 11. And one less than 12 is equal to 11 on our number line. Now, here we go. You're going to have a go at this at home. So there are 4 beads. This is what we're going to say. This is our sentence. There are 4 beads. One more than 4 is equal to 5. One fewer than 4 is equal to 3. So we're going to show here is 4 on the number line. One greater than 4 is equal to 5. Or one less than 4 is equal to 3. Now I'd like your adult at home to choose a number. Here is your number card, so you can choose any of those from 0 to 15, and I want them to show you that on the bead string, or if you're using cubes at home, that's fine, you can use cubes. Then I'd like you to find the same number on the number line. So on the number line, I'm going to find the same number as the adult at home. Then the adult's going to find out what is one more than a number by using their bead string. And you're going to do the same by finding it on your number line. So one more. Then the adult's going to find one less than their original number on the bead string. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to find it on your number line. Then you're going to swap over and you're going to have a go the other way round. So you will get to choose the number and use the bead string. And then your grown-up at home is going to find the same number on the number line and keep going with one more bead string, one more on the number line, one less on the bead string, one less on the number line. I wonder if you can have a go at that for me. Now you probably need to pause this video to have a good go at that, and then come back and we're going to move on to the next thing where you will need a coin. So come back with a coin. Well done. How did you get on with that challenge? And have you bought yourself a coin? Good. Now we're going to play a game, the same game as yesterday that you played with Mrs. Balaam, but this time we're going to use the bead string and record our work it out on the number line. So first of all, choose a number between 0 and 15 and show that number on the number line. Have you done that? Well done. Find that number on the number line. Now you can see I've chosen number 10. Number 10 on my number line. Now I've got my coin. I'm going to toss my coin and land. Now I've landed on heads. Can you see that? I've landed on the heads. Now if it's on heads, you're going to add one bead to your bead string and find the new number on the number track. So I would find number 11 because that is one more. Now if my coin had landed on tails, I would have to find one less on my bead string and one less on my number line. So now let me show you that on my number line. Here we go. So if I found heads, I started on 10, I'd move my circle or my counter to number 11 as one more. If I'd got tails, I would have gone one less and represented that on my number line too. So then we say 1 more than 10 is equal to 11. 11 is equal to 1 more than 10. So I'd like you to have a go at that. You go off and have a go at that using your number line. I'm not sure you saw my screen then, did you? Let's check. Let's do it again. So here was number 10. 1 more than 10 is 11. If I get heads, if I get tails, I move it this way and I would end up on 9. Now I'd like you to go away and have a go at that. Remember, you might have to pause the video again. So you're tossing your coin after you've chosen a number. If it's heads, you're going to move to the right, which is one more. If it's tails, you're going to move to the left, which is one less. So you go off and have a go at that for me. Then when you come back, we've got our star words to go through and then a bit of a guessing game. Well done. Now, how did you get on with your coin tossing? That's a bit of a tongue twister. How did you get on with your coin tossing? Well, good. Hope you enjoyed that. Now, the last bit of our maths lesson today, let's just remind ourselves of our star words. Now, our star words were one more. We've definitely done that because we've sung our song and we've moved up the number line. Greater was the same thing, moving with one greater, getting one more. Then we did less. So we moved to the left and we got one less or one fewer. Now between, we haven't used that word yet, but the number that is in between 9 and 11 is 10. So we had one more than 10 was 11, one less than 10 was 9. So the number between 9 and 11 is 10. Now before we can use as the same as less and fewer. After we can use as more or greater. Now we definitely use the words bead string and number line because we've used them throughout our lesson. And just before we finish, I'm going to choose a number. Now I've chosen number 13 and I can describe that number in lots of different ways. How many ways can you describe the number 13? So here are some ideas that I've come up with. It is greater than 8 but less than 15. It is 1 greater than 12 and 1 less than 14. It is 2 greater than 11 and 2 less than 15. What else could we say about the number 13? Now you choose a number and what can you tell me about that number? Have a go. I look forward to seeing what you come up with. You've worked really hard with that lesson today and I hope the sharing of my screen was a success because I know Mrs. Balaam does that, but I haven't done that before with you. But we had lots to share today, lots of videos to watch. So I hope you enjoyed our maths lesson with the tossing of the coin, using our bead string and our number line, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care and well done. Bye.